Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and Chandrababu Naidu, using his party's strength in parliament and its indispensable position vis-a-vis BJP in the ruling NDA, has ensured that the Andhra Pradesh State Bifurcation Amendment Act is passed by the parliament, resulting in enacting a law declaring Amaravati as the state capital. Well, we may recall here that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi government has, in a written affidavit to the court, said that the government of India has no role to play in the choice of the capital. This was when Jagan was the chief minister. That shows how the BJP has been hobnobbing with YS Jagan even in the past. But now, in a complete departure from its earlier position, Narendra Modi government has led this bill to be passed in parliament. Of course, to avoid embarrassment and questions on its earlier position, the Andhra Pradesh Assembly passed a resolution and Modi government gave an effect to that resolution. Well, the ruling Telugu Desam party is projecting this as greatest benefit and bonanza for Andhra Pradesh. Surprisingly, neither the BJP nor the Janasena shared the similar enthusiasm in celebrating the Amaravati enactment as a great victory. Well, Chandrababu Naidu is trying to popularize the narrative that this new Amaravati legislation will prevent Jagan Mohan Reddy, in case he comes to power in future, from shifting the state capital. Well, this results in two simple questions. Firstly, on one hand, Chandrababu Naidu repeatedly says that the people of Andhra Pradesh will never elect Jagan again. They have mistaken once, they will never do this mistake. When the possibility of Jagan coming back is not existing, I don't understand why should there be an enactment to ensure that Amaravati will remain the capital even in the wake of Jagan Mohan Reddy becoming the CM. So this sounds quite contradictory to each other. Then the second question comes is, if anybody has some understanding of the constitution, the legislation making, and in fact I was part of the legislature for 8 years, so it's a very simple process. Any government, if it has a majority in the legislature, can get a law passed. So this is a very simple thing. So now Jagan Mohan Reddy on his own cannot change this Amaravati law. It is true, because this law is by parliament. This amendment is by parliament. But of course, if Jagan can influence the government of India, if his position in parliament is such that he has a leverage over the government of India, he can still get the Amaravati Amendment Act repealed. So I don't really understand what has significantly changed the post-Amaravati legislation. But it is a political narrative that is being presented to create a fear psychosis that there is a ghost of Jagan Mohan Reddy coming back, looming large over Andhra Pradesh. Well, that is part of the politics, so we need not object to it. Obviously, political parties work with perceptions, narratives, and public opinion making. So leave alone this politics. But so I have no objection to make Amaravati a law, have a legislation, because I also believe that Amaravati should be the sole capital. And I have in fact long been analyzing that these three capitals is an absolutely irrational decision. Meanwhile, Jagan Mohan Reddy came out with a curious proposal of Mavigan, which essentially mean Machilipatnam, Vijayawada and Guntur. So he wants the whole three districts, Krishna district, so Guntur district, the whole two districts, to be merged into a concept called Mavigan. Well, it is beyond any stretch of imagination how Mavigan becomes a city. It is a region. Well, the Capital Region Development Authority, CRDA, is nothing but Mavigan. So Amaravati is in fact in the Mavigan area. But Jagan Reddy is telling this because he doesn't want to go to Vizag. He doesn't want to be seen sitting in Amaravati in case if he becomes the chief minister next. So he is perhaps preparing a ground to stay in Amaravati and call it Mavigan. We really don't know what is the strategy behind it. But beside these political pulls and pressures, beside this political war of words, my question still remains is, Chandrababu Naidu government should have used this opportunity, should have used this political indispensability for Modi dispensation to also include special category status in the Bifurcation Act. You may recall that Modi government refused to honor the promise which India has given to the people of Andhra Pradesh prior to the 2014 elections on the ground that the special category status is not mentioned in the Andhra Pradesh Bifurcation Act. Well, it talked about the Finance Commission recommendation. In fact, the Finance Commission never recommended against giving special status to Andhra Pradesh. It has only said that after the new devolution formula, the concept of special category status become redundant. So it was not in reference to Andhra Pradesh. But now, if special category status is included in the Bifurcation Act through either Amaravati amendment or some other amendment, the government of India will not have any alibi or any pretext to deny special status to Andhra Pradesh. The finance commissions and all that will not come in the way, because this act is passed as per the Article 3 of the Constitution. There is another article called Article 4 of the Constitution, which says supplemental, incidental, consequential measures. I repeat these words again, supplemental, incidental, consequential measures to effectuate the implementation of Article 3. So therefore, any hurdles, whether it is Finance Commission or something else, will not come in the way of Government of India giving special category status. So I still remember when I was talking about this Article 4 during the in the earlier years, Galla Jaydev, the TDP leader in Lok Sabha, raised this issue, the same thing. In fact, his secretary called me and wanted clarification on what I have been arguing about Article 4. In fact, I communicated and conveyed this to Galla Jaydev through the secretary who called me, and similar argument Galla Jaydev placed in Parliament. He used the words supplemental, incidental, consequential measures. So Chandrababu Naidu had a wonderful opportunity to ensure that Andhra Pradesh got a special category status. But unfortunately, TDP has not only given up this opportunity, but today is targeting people like me who are demanding inclusion of special category status in Andhra Pradesh State Bifurcation Act. So, but I really don't understand what is wrong if Andhra Pradesh gets special category status. This is the demand on which Chandrababu Naidu had gone for Dharma Poratam. So let me also tell you, this debate on Amaravati legislation would have given an opportunity for all parties concerned to critically review the implementation of Andhra Pradesh State Bifurcation Act. Unfortunately, entire Jambori was to create some kind of a hype over Amaravati. Well, I don't really understand why there was no serious introspection and the way this act was amended. In fact, credit should be given to the Telangana MPs who raised the issues of non-implementation of Bifurcation Act, like the Bayaram steel plant, etc. Well, Andhra Pradesh political parties should have used this opportunity to not only press for the special category status, but talk about the railway zone, petrochemical complex, Kadapa steel plant, Bundelkhand packages to the backward regions of Rayalaseema and coastal Andhra, the metro for Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam, and at least some solid grant of at least 50,000 crores for the development of the new capital. Unfortunately, absolutely nothing of this sort has been demanded. There was complete hubris around Amaravati as part of the Bifurcation Act. That's a clearly indicate that the interest of Andhra Pradesh, the genuine and legitimate interest of the people of Andhra Pradesh, are sacrificed at the altar of political brinkmanship, political one-upmanship.